post-assist elimination.
Oh, somebody.
Yeah, you shot
bro.
I shot a couple people.
Presented by
That's what
EA
you're getting.
Sports. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins
Get that bike, get that bike, get that bike.
Colts.
We'll pick Dom up and come back to me. Alright. We need to make it the league after this.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Not something you expect to see from the opening kickoff, that's for sure, and they will start at the 40.
Think I don't know how to jump, Dom? Who driving, Raven?
Yeah.
We ain't even had to stop.
This nigga. Oh, he put him in the back.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor.
One more in front of them, Raven.
Not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
2nd and 10.
I see y'all bitches running up there.
So you know we about to go to the police station, so that's what he's trying to go to. Yeah, to your right.
Drop money, drop. Oh, shit. Bitch.
My loadout popping. I'm going to get it once I come over this hill.
Money at the box.
They'll run with Taylor. And not much
back
room
house,
to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Down and 9.
Window. Shit. We got.
Grab your loadout quickly.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
That nigga coming, he right here.
I'm going up.
I ain't got no shit. I'm shutting the door.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout.
Broke shield on this one.
As we step aside
by the tree.
In this
he went behind the house.
Got it, went out the window.
I can't see that one back there.
He down to the blue, yeah. Blue just took a shot.
Downed him in the back. Downed him in the back.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
He's still back there.
I know a nigga shooting at him. Nigga shooting at him.
Shoot at me.
Oh, he's still in the fucking window.
In the back, bro.
Bitch.
He behind the house running. I can hear his footsteps.
Alright, drop me.
It was 2 of them. Once he dropped, bro, he...
One more class.
Bitch, he ran out there.
He almost died. Somebody almost killed him.
That bitch. It was 2 of them. One, I was shooting at the one. He was behind the fence. He was behind the fence, crouched. When I ran to shoot the first one, nigga that ran inside to try and finish Richie, he popped up and shot me.
I couldn't see his bitch ass under that thing.
They went to pick up the one I dropped. I downed that nigga down there by the truck. He by the tree.
I mean, for real. Touch the driver's so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Man, I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm on street, because I feel like Uncle Phil. And all this losers think the freshman ain't half the man.
Yes, sir.
Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we're in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hair on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. So like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't want to bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you.
Oh, I missed like a motherfucker.
Not you. I hate to break about me and myself top two. I'm gonna win the competition like a ball of hot soup. And there's no catch. I don't want to get the bag, and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. If you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's fast. I'ma throw that cash to my money. You know what?
Crazy.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got a.
Said this your last one?
No, I said I'm.
Oh, nigga on the bar. A nigga just dropped down in the car. Oh, they picked him up.
Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I? Hey, could kind of my.
Helicopter right there.
The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did the little go miss? How she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed.
Load up this drop
People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they knew what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Need a light ear to catch my buzz. It's right here to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much.
Coming over you had drink milk for expire from last year.
You going for the business?
What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just want to kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it?
Oh, and this is not no money.
Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it?
Yeah, the necessary bacteria in this stomach. Weird out.
On the car. 2 cars, bro. 2 cars, bro. Oh my gosh, 3 cars.
Damn.
There's 3 of them in there, Richie. That was some bitch ass shit if I've ever seen something.
Damn, yo, they rolled down on my ass, boy.
Did they? Literally.
For real. If I had a rocket launcher, I'd have killed all of them, though.
I tried with a javelin, but it didn't work.
I'd have killed them coming right through the door. Boom. Them niggas would have been dead as shit. I knew they was coming. They seen me running already. I was gold, so that's the only way they seen me. They was like, oh, somebody was like, there was somebody right there.
My moves make them run them up. I'm lit, so you know what's up. I got the party going up.
That's like that nigga. 3 of them literally rolled down on you.
Oh, somebody shooting on your left.
Oh,
I got answer.
Oh.
Yeah, that was behind you, Richie. Like kinda to your left. Get the fuck, do what you gonna do, bro, because somebody got their eye.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts.
That shit hit the dirt twice, and then it hit you. You should like you know where the fuck he was shooting from.
Yeah, because I'm looking, I ain't seen him.
Where the fuck is it possible for him to shoot right there like that?
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
At the 40-yard line.
Now Taylor. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Four more focus, and they went in the same
and it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run.
Three in him.
Shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down.
Oh, they running with the ball.
A gain there of 21 yards.
That's a squad. They don't see you yet. They don't see you yet. They don't see you.
So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34.
No, it's somebody from back there.
Now Eason.
It's somebody from back there.
Incomplete. The football there, and it's second down.
That's probably what he was looking for.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Throwing again, Eason, and he's got his man in stride, complete, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash, dropped at the 1, 33 yards that time.
1 yard line.
I got kicked.
What do you got, the host?
Yeah, I got kicked.
They'll look to run with Taylor, and he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Makes the score Colts 7, Dolphins 0.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taking it about the 1. And he gets it to the 30-yard line, but the football's not going to stay there. There's a penalty marker down. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And all the way up to the 35-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register while we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs, that they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the football.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, here's Breida. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line.
But enough takes to start you have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Dolphins' 49-yard line.
Stand up for your rights. What up? What up?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Eason to throw. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard.
Great be a fight, yo.
The Dolphins drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made by Grover Stewart.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st down, Miami.
10,000. What you got load out?
What you got load out, bruh?
All right, ping it back.
From the gun, it's Tua. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
29 yards.
He got 29 yards that time.
Beat the feet. Let's beat these feet.
Can't even have no money.
Down from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the handoff, this is Breida. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, let's get up out of here.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case,
shit.
on Richie. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
I pinned the armor box over here for me.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Let's drop that money out the box. You really dropping money?
Man, the goddamn thing, man.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, sit around, man.
Now it's Breida. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7.
Stop moving, nigga.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Another one coming, I ain't got no more rockets.
Here, I ain't got it.
Rodgers on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
broke shield. Somebody hit him.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked so well. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Eason. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
That was a nice job defensively. You could almost see him going through the coaching points. Adjust, find the football, knock it away. Well executed.
There you go.
M13.
I got one.
Way go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
I'm about to send this bitch off.
He landed. Did he land?
Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun.
Not. Hit him down. Hit him.
He'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Hit him.
Hit the damn.
That time, and that'll bring up 4th
They killed themselves though. Did they jump out?
Yes.
I know. Second time.
One down.
How the? He about to rock, bro.
Taken in at the 22. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
I'm mad as shit that shit hit the
Dolphin
motherfucking the pole.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
None of them niggas had no rockets neither.
2 and now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Load out behind.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On it. Directly.
On second down, a run with Breida. He'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Dolphins.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10.
This nigga cheating, Brody. I went for the loadout.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Or I'm dodging sniper shots like crazy. You wouldn't even understand. I'm dead, though.
I cracked this shit.
I don't know how to get
the
up
Dolphins
there.
on third down.
Y'all don't know how to get up to the roof for TV station.
This is 3rd and 9.
You gonna get shot going from right here?
Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
That's what he's shooting us from, right?
That is cool.
Y'all got money.
Touchdown, Miami.
Hey, they moved around, guys. Come on.
Miles Boykin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Rodgers on the return.
That one?
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
5-yard line.
Niggas going or they still up there?
They moved it. They circled around before we jumped off. I don't know if they're still there now. You can know about it. Bro, you got vests.
The give to Taylor.
Yo, somebody drop behind y'all. Somebody drop behind y'all. Right here. Right here.
And out across midfield down to the 45.
One.
That burst good for 20 and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
I got him. No white.
Nah, no white. I don't know where the fuck run. Behind me.
Somebody behind me.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
My bullets don't work or something.
Damn, my next coach.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
That's a good job there by
next player. I thought it was the one in front of me shot me. He got somebody to our left.
It's simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
He was just there too long. He was there way too long.
And that is incomplete. A lot
You
of
don't even know
force
they were
bearing
there.
down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
They moved around to the left. So that had to be anything out there.
To throw on third down, Eason. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Where I'm starting.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
What's he going here, man?
Going to the air, Tagovailoa out to his left. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Deep is fucking good. It's on the second floor.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on second and 10. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Tua to throw again. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
I'm going back downstairs. I have to go.
Let the Monday police release him. Don't care. Go back up
as he sends this one away.
Never got
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Yo, the man that really easy. Yeah, go back here. And
the Colts will go on offense here.
I swear. If you go back home nowadays.
Risking it for the biscuits. Don't let that be done. Richie. Yo,
the Indy offense at the line set to go.
Niggas across the street.
30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get
it's too late.
Because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for overload. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Stop.
I died already.
What's playing in it?
They'll throw on first down with Eason. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Get load out.
Did an okay job of absorbing the hit. Just couldn't secure the football.
I thought we had enough of
No. Look. Watch out. We got somebody else.
That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Up top? Where's he at, Ralph?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It's 2 or 1? Where you at, Jed?
Inside.
I killed one inside.
To throw again. Eason looking deep for him.
White.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, he flew down.
T.Y. Hilton.
We're going to come to the buy station. They're going to buy.
Yeah, somebody got picked up. Who got picked up a while ago?
They're on the buy station. The truck just rolled up.
Did you pick Rel up a while ago, though?
Yeah, Rel gets his...
They make the extra point.
That's right. Somebody got
right
picked
back
up.
to even before we start the second half.
I ain't got my heartbeat, bro.
No problem there on the extra point.
Run by your foot.
Oh, my God.
This one tied at 14 now
There
as
was
he
a heartbeat at your
sends
foot,
it
bro.
away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Damn it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively
When I picked you up, he saw you when I picked you up.
Look like our next team.
No, it was a truck that was coming. I was trying to tell me the truck was coming to the back.
What was it the next team?
It was the next team. We just had a clean white. This is a new team.
We'll see.
I was saying the O was coming to not do nothing because they shouldn't know we was here. Cause I had no heartbeat. I thought I picked a nigga heartbeat up. I didn't. This nigga said, "Why you die?" Oh, for real, you did die. It's not the time, bro. Hot boy. He was a hot boy.
You gotta hit and run.
I did hit and run, bro.
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. Now second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Yo, I'm telling you, I can't trust them Chinese people.
The final shot.
These niggas got a golden apple. What the fuck? How you got the skin to be gold?
Big tight end Mike Gesicki.
Shouldn't even got no
get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 35. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for the Indians.
Hold on. Let me see that again.
Second half, it was an even first half all time on the score.
Yeah, Lisa, you know what happened? That's what they did. Because when they cut it, you can see that the goal thing kind of lift up off it. These niggas is some 55 motherfuckers, huh?
The Dolphins
because when we really look for
drive. First half shows
it's like I got them rapid in
Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both
just
sides
really looked at
are
it now.
about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively.
Yeah, but what are rapid for the tree? These niggas
maybe
is
slow down the other side.
But here, do you
when I'm rapid and then put water upon it like say, yo.
Offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
He's got his man on the crosser route. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
Where the most money at?
Nope. Where we going in for?
Oh, somebody shooting in the
From
back.
the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Bigger shields I did have.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They go counter with Breida, and he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in the
look at the chopper, look at the chopper.
Straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play.
Better not chop me up, boy.
And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He's
locked in on his target,
but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Yo, let me show y'all in that game, man. Look how far the man fly come to try to chop me up for the chopper.
On now as this one's sent away.
People here, right?
Yeah, nigga shot me already.
Now a hit and a loose football.
And I broke shield.
This is picked up by the Dolphins.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can. It's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
2 yards the loss. 2nd and 12.
At the Colts 28-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Tua. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
Oh, you was still shooting me.
Has that happened to you before?
No.
Yo, what? Look, you see that? You saw that?
Back in the good old days.
Well, this is Hilton on the receiving end. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
No, I just stunned him, bro.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change. Get out there.
Coming around the corner and he still killed.
I think that's why I just came right out throwing the football up and catch him off balance.
Yeah, he did.
Whip him then.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now left side.
Yo, look where he's hiding. Yo, I'm fucking just delete this shit in the yo.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Trey His first touchdown on the year.
Jesus Christ. Yo, I stunned him in the little last room.
I know, yo. I was watching the stream.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
I stunned him and shot him up.
That's the kind of play you would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season
and you come in there
continuation of your college
game says you don't
one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That's a nice play.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, you better have my shit, Jack. Put your bitch ass.
On 1st down, Jacob Eason. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Oh, wait. I think I might have something. I think you might have something. You think you might? You got D? Oh.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. From the gun is Eason. He'll drop this down to Taylor. 5 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
You don't have what I want, but you're trying to about some other shit.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal. From the right hash, this from 53.
I got a couple times. The first few times I got them, I had 2 fresh, really good packs. Like, damn, it was nice. Then the next ones, bro, I'm like, oh. Just like
and
the
that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
And he rifles one incomplete.
Now you could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Whoa, what's going on?
Looking left side, and it's complete.
You're not ready.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
And the Dolphins first down.
Liam went home.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard.
That's why it's so quiet.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On second down, Tua. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
Pass complete to Juju Smith-Schuster. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. From the gun, it's Tua. And that will be incomplete.
Tunga Bailoa's pass. Incomplete. Intended for Juju.
So on fourth down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? He's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in. And had just enough to get it done.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away.
Finally. Feel like it's about.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Indianapolis.
17.
It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth.
That's what I was telling y'all. He get to doing that shit when he sit down and do the thing. Do the thing. They get
the Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
I'm trying to get my daily dose. It's a total draw missing. I'm trying to tell him, nigga, shut up. It's my hit. It's our time right here. We're doing this shit before y'all was here. Nigga, this is what we do, man.
Eason sets to throw it. He's got Burton here. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football.
Ray Burton. That's good for a Colts. The Colts take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's like Crowder. He's missing the space. Like he doing the whole, doing the thing for dominance.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
This is my shit. This is my side. You ain't got no side. Try to give you a side. Even in, you ain't got no side, motherfucker.
Throwing is Eason. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. The toss here completed to Pittman. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
You be red. You do. We got us some. We got us some. You be red. Got us some.
Yes, sir? Team.
First and 10, Taylor now. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's the mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
No, not politics till I'm 91 to now.
Play action. It's Eason. Sliding out of the pocket. This one into the hands of Burton. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
You fucking that shit up.
Eason. Catch made here by Campbell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Blankenship's kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
Which one?
Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now an open man, that's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but it'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Tua setting up shop to throw again. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's all they burn.
That bitch, it'll make you 5 or 6 G's.
Mm-hmm.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. This is Breida. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Now, you've been around me a long time now. You know on 2nd and inches, I love it when teams are aggressive and take a shot. But we just saw the downs.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Colts are going to take over with the football.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
What's up, buddies? You ready? Ooh, his war's on time.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
You gotta play it when we jump on the play.
Get a win, man. I'm gonna start singing.
Yeah. At least we jump out the point and start singing.
Welcome to the war zone. Have fun.
Right now we're in practice, they say.
I'll meet y'all boys in the gulag.
See you in the gulag.
Yo, Jimmy.
Today's final score.
So this one winds up in Indianapolis victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that.
You coming?
Huh?